I'm Susan Ewanick, and I'm the newly appointed Chief Member Officer for First West Credit Union. The role of the Chief Member Officer is really to bring the voice of the member, the voice of all of our employees to our senior executive team to ensure that we're making the right decisions, not only for our employees, but certainly for our members. The new structure will always put the member at the heart of everything that we do. As we move forward, we want to bring a greater consistency to the experience that our members are having each and every day in our communities, and bring a stronger level of advice to them and their families. And we want relationships, we don't want transactions. The culture of First West really resonates with me. I grew up in a small community in central BC, Vanderhoof, which is an hour west of Prince George. And one of my first jobs was facing the shelves at the Vanderhoof Co-op, which of course was member owned. And people would go to the co-op and have coffee, they would socialize, they would get their groceries, they would get their gas. It was just the hub of the community. And I think that had a huge impact on me growing up in a small community. And so to be part of First West Credit Union and be involved in so many of the smaller communities throughout BC really hits home, and the value that we bring to our communities. I've had the privilege of working in financial services for 29 years. 22 of those years was with a large Canadian bank. I've also spent a few years with a very large international bank. So it was a joy to lead the Valley First region as president. I did that for about 2.5 years and really got a great feel for the culture of the credit union. When I was with the International Bank, I was either on the phone to London, England, New York, Toronto, and my experience at Valley First is I would walk down the hall and we would get the deal done for the member. So, there is a tremendous difference, and I've lived in all three worlds, and what we're doing at First West is pretty amazing for our members, our employees, and our communities. Growing up in a small community, I had the opportunity to play basketball for many years, and when I look back on that experience, we had to fundraise, we had to be on the honor roll, and we had to give back to the community so many hours a week or a month. So it wasn't just about the team and playing basketball. It was, how you represented the community, how you helped out in the community, and then you were always ambassadors of the school. So those were early lessons for me. If you think about teamwork and the power of the team, that's what we do at First West. We all have different roles, but we have a vision of a financial cooperative that is doing great things for our members and their families. We're providing employment for our employees and career opportunities, and then we're giving back to our communities. I'm inspired by making a difference. Our team members that I get to interact with each day, I'm inspired by them. I learn from them. And then from a member perspective, in many of the communities, we're the heartbeat of the economy by providing fulfilling financial needs, but also providing capital so that there's growth in the community. So that's really, really important to me as well. We want to take the energy, the enthusiasm, the talent that we have and the resources at First West, and we want to look through the lens of the member. So all the decisions that we're making in all of our departments, how does that impact our members? In the last couple of years, we've been very focused on standardizing processes, harmonizing, digitizing, and we can leverage it to ensure that our members are having a better experience, but also a consistent experience. And we can only do that if we're bringing the best each and every day, and we're working together. It's going to be an exciting year, and one I look very much forward to.